The connection between animal protein consumption and elevated cholesterol levels goes back over a century. Several investigators from the early 20th century demonstrated that diets containing animal proteins, such as casein and beef, could produce hypercholesterolemic states, even more than dietary cholesterol could. And these results were replicated in the 1950s. Nevertheless, protein's contribution to high cholesterol and atherosclerosis has been historically overshadowed by a focus on dietary cholesterol and saturated fats. What about plant-based protein? Numerous studies in which researchers have substituted plant protein for animal protein have shown decreasing cholesterol levels. One systematic review and meta-analysis found that swapping out 30 grams of animal protein for plant protein demonstrated a meaningful reduction in lipids. That's the equivalent of substituting 1 to 2 servings. The authors of the meta-analysis conclude, current dietary guidelines do not wholly reflect the demonstrated benefits of plant protein versus animal protein. And dietary guidelines tend to place animal sources of protein on the same level as plant sources, despite the evidence from studies like theirs. One reason may be that it's easier to remove the fat from animal foods than it is to remove the protein. Choosing plant-based proteins requires a more radical dietary shift, but the benefits are more radical too.